Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Earlier today, before I had to take Ponzi to the airport, she was asking me how to embed a video into her blog. And the issue is that I didn't have time to set everything up, but I did want to record how to do it. So I thought I'd re-record this particular video using a full screen capture with my video picture-in-picture. Now, as you can see, using my Mac desktop, which is what usually I'm streaming my camera through and doing video recordings through. The software that's enabling me to do this is something called CamTwist. So right now you're looking in the browser window here. It's Firefox. You're looking at the recording app, and then I usually do the picture-in-picture over the chat area. I just have a colloquy chat window open, so this is where it's usually sitting on the big screen. And I'm looking right at my, I'll have to take another video of the television. I've got it on a big plasma screen that's being piped through a Mac Mini from DVI to HDMI. Now that's incredibly geeky, but I had to satisfy everybody's curiosity there. So what I'm going to illustrate is specifically how to embed a video from YouTube to somewhere else. And I'm going to specifically use the YouTube tool because that's the easiest way you'll be able to do it. Realizing that most people would be interested in my camera specs and how I did this would already probably know how to do this. But hopefully you learned something there regardless. So we're going to flip over to the YouTube tab. Now this is the video that I was talking about that we recorded earlier in my YouTube account, something that we called Video Embed or Embedding Video. And you can do this one of two ways. Over here to the side in YouTube, there's this little field that says Embed. And that's HTML code that you can take and paste in any web page. And that's one way of doing it. That's why they give you the code. So that's where you go to someone's website and you see they have a YouTube video right there in the middle of the web page. They do it by embedding this code, by taking the code that YouTube or any other website may give you to take this video and put it somewhere else. But there's an easier way of doing it inside of YouTube specifically. I can go down right underneath the video in YouTube, press play video, or I'm sorry, post video. Obviously I'm playing it. And now, under the post video, little dialog pops up, so I can post it or submit it to Dig, Delicious, looks like Furl, Reddit, and StumbleUpon. I love it when people submit to StumbleUpon all these videos because that's what gets us most amount of traffic. Dig doesn't drive any traffic. Delicious hardly drives any, Furl hardly drives any, and Reddit hardly drives any. StumbleUpon is where most of the users are, and if I were to recommend a social network to join, it would be StumbleUpon, not the others. So now I've already set up a couple of my blogs, so I can choose one of these blogs to post it to. Since I've already got them automatically populated, I can post it directly in my Friendster account, give it a title, I can type in some text, and give it text, and then as soon as I press post a blog, like less than 30 seconds later, it will be published to the blog that I set up. Now, if you don't have a blog, you can edit your blog settings with relative ease, and it'll ask you, what do you want to do? These are where I've already set up my blogs. Or I can add a blog or a site, and I can choose between my Blogger blog, LiveJournal, Friendster, WordPress.com, WordPress self-hosted. So if I've got an installation of WordPress, like my personal blog runs WordPress, and I could blog from here, I would just type in or hit WordPress self-hosted, give my username and password for that blog, the API URL and API key. Now a lot of that stuff, that's where it gets incredibly difficult. And I mean, not difficult, tricky, I should say. Difficult's not the right word, but complicated would be the right word. It's a lot easier to use WordPress.com to use this tool, or LiveJournal or Blogger. And if your blog isn't in the list, then what you'll have to do is specifically use the code that I illustrated to the right of the video, the embed code, and then pasting that into your blog editor or your blog page, and then you'd be able to have this video embedded in the page, as I demonstrated with Ponzi earlier. So hopefully this follow-up video is a more visual representation of what we were talking about earlier. Good luck, folks, and as a test, go ahead and try to embed this video somewhere, and then send me the link. Come over to live.pirillo.com and send me the link of you showing the world how you can embed video anywhere. I'd love to see it. Do a follow-up.